So good evening, everybody. So I decided I've been asking for a little bit of feedback on what sort of trainings you'd like to see and things like that. Now I've had a few different things coming through from different people, and I know people have got different groups and they're connecting with different agents, and in between quite specific ones, incentives and things like that have been popping up. So I thought, with that being a bit more general across the board, that's what we'd go for tonight. It's straightforward. It's certainly not teaching anybody to how to suck eggs or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that nobody's missing out. Because at the end of the day, we're putting the hard work in. We want to obviously reap the benefits as well. And aside from your already 80% commission that you're getting, all of these, well, I say all, a lot of these suppliers do have their own incentives, their own rewards going on. So it was really just a case of taking you through and making sure that everybody's literally getting what they can, because why not? So the first thing I will say is I am totally aware that some people still don't have some of the logins, for example, with JTA and what have you. I have been chasing them up every single day. Um, they're just a small team, and obviously they're not just dealing with us. So I can be sending them a sudden list of 40, 50. If there's then 10 or 15 other agencies that are doing the same thing, I appreciate that they don't necessarily have the manpower to just get it blitzed off within an hour. But rest assured, for everybody who has been asking me, I have sent it off to them. I have been chasing it up. I am just waiting for the response. You will all be the first to know the second I get your passwords through. The other thing, just to touch on with that very quickly, because it does go hand in hand, I get an updated list every Tuesday night. Sometimes I can get that at 4, 5 o'clock, in which case I can do something with it. Sometimes it doesn't, because of obviously time differences and things like that. Sometimes it doesn't pull through till maybe 9, 10 o'clock at night, in which case I obviously won't be dealing with it until, say, the Wednesday. So please just bear in mind, if you're not on that week's list, it's just that I've not had the list as of yet. I may have sent something over to JTA on a Friday, and then you may not have come through until the following Tuesday or something like that. But I also appreciate, for those that may have happened to, I've had emails and things. That's not a problem. At least I can then let you know where I'm at with it, if you've been on the list, if I'm awaiting it, whatever it may be. So I know that's just slightly off topic, but it also goes hand in hand, because I will obviously be showing you the likes of the JTA rewards. So I'm going to share my screen first of all. Okay, so once you've logged into JTA, I'll start with them, get them out of the way, because I appreciate that some people don't have access as of yet. But this is what the screen looks like. And then your main reward system, your main reward system with JTA is simply called JTA Rewards, and there it is along the top. So you can see your login and your join is there. So even though you'll get your login credentials for the website itself with regards to bookings, you do have to join the actual reward scheme separately, as you can see there. That's all you do. It then sends you your login. I think it may get you to confirm your email. Either which way, that's that done. You can also see up there, there's training on there, there's webinars on there. So for anybody who maybe thinks that they might need a little bit more training or want to refresh themselves on something, you can find that on there as well. But if I just go back, here is an overview of the JTA rewards. So as you can see, they've put it in a grid because it's different amounts for different bookings, etc., etc. So as you can see at the top there, new reward partner hotel package. Now, what that is, again, for those who don't have a login, that is, they have some hotels that they class as partner hotels. You won't miss it if you are searching for a holiday, because it comes up in this gold color, and I think it actually says partner hotel. So you book any of those, for a minimum of 5 nights with a minimum value of £750 per person, and you will instantly receive £30 into your JTA rewards pot, let's call it. And then, as you can see underneath, their luxury side of things. So people automatically assume that that means Caribbean. It definitely doesn't. They have luxury hotels all over the world. So it could just be Balearics, you know, your Mallorcas, or it could be right the way through to the Maldives. Either which way, they do have those worldwide. And again, it's a minimum of 5 nights with a £2,500 per person minimum spend, and that will get you £70. Excuse me. Book any online package for a minimum of 5 nights, and you're instantly getting £20. Book any luxury package for a minimum of 5 nights, and you're getting £60. Now, again, you've got the stipulation of value on there. And then, as you can see, if you are having to make any package holidays via the phone, which will happen, you're still getting incentives, but they are slightly less. They've also got one for a short break, 3 nights. They've also got them for hotel only. Cruise, £20 per cabin, apart from your Southampton sailings. And then cruise line of the month, which we'll go into in a second, but that this month is Celebrity. Luxury cruise line of the month, you're getting £100 per booking. And airline of the month, again, that will change, but that's currently Singapore, and you're getting £10 per passenger on that one. And as you can see, on a lot of these, there is actually no minimum spend at all. I mean, your short break, £250 per person. It's not unreachable. You can see here, they've popped down some of the key partner hotels. So when I've been looking myself straight away, they put them straight at the top. So one of the holidays I was searching, Hard Rock, came right up at the top, surrounded by this goldy colour. So you know that that's one of the partner hotels, which would instantly put you in this top bracket here, depending on if it's luxury or not. And then if I just go down here, okay, don't forget you can use your rewards for discounted or free travel by using your prepaid MasterCard. So whatever money you're putting into that pot, you can actually use that for a holiday, a personal holiday with JTA. You don't have to, but you absolutely can. And then just above that, my booking rewards website, I'll go into that in a second, but they will have on there different sort of flash hotel chains, and basically you can double and triple your rewards. We'll go into that in a second. So you can see here, this one specifically in Mexico. I mean, they've circled there where it says partner hotels, but like I say, you can't really miss it because it's in gold and none of the other ones are. So that's how you know if it's a partner hotel. As we said, airline of the month is currently Singapore Airlines. So that is obviously ending in a few days' time. Come next week, I think next week is March. Yeah. So from Saturday onwards, this will change. It'll be a different airline, but they'll have an incentive on there as well. And the same with the cruise. That's currently Celebrity, only, of course, for the next few days. And then that will flip over to a new cruise line as well. Same with the luxury cruise line. They don't have a specific, but up until the 28th of February, you're earning £100 per booking on any of these: Azamara, Regent, Oceania, Silversea, and Seabourn cruises. Now, what I will say is, for anybody who has anyone in the pipeline that sort of fit into this category, I'm not saying that come the 1st of March there won't be an incentive, but what we do need to bear in mind that in the travel industry, January and February are classed as peaks, classed as the busiest time, and they do therefore tend to put more incentives on. So if you've got anybody, it's worth ringing them back, it's worth chasing them up, however you might be in contact, and seeing if you can get that nailed down before the 28th, because there's nothing saying that this might not drop down to £50 or something come the 1st of March. So that is the main overview there. Just going to go back to the main website and JTA events. I'm going to click into that. Now, again, this is only valid once you've made a booking. So once you have made a booking, you can then effectively go into a draw, a prize draw for any of these. You choose which one you want, and as I'm sure it comes as no surprise for anybody, but the fan trip to Bali is full. But yes, any of these. So you've got Robbie Williams down there, you've got York Races, which has got Ollie Murs, you've got the Geordie Ball, which I've actually been lucky enough to go to a couple of times in the past. That's a great night. You've got Matt Goss up there. You've got the tennis, you've got Manchester United in the hospitality suite. Now, again, these will change. Once you click into one, it just brings up a very simple jot form. But as I say, you do have to have made a booking, and it asks for the booking reference just there. So that, I think, could probably be quite easily missed because they don't really shout about it, believe it or not. Let's just click into here. Okay. Where is... I think this was it here. No, it's not. With certain bookings, so for example, I currently have a Costa Rica booking, and again, something that they don't shout out about, so it's worth just keeping your eye on these things. Let me just come back to you all a second. Costa Rica, so obviously Caribbean, makes sense. The booking was made and something popped up, which was Caribbean Rewards, I think it was. Let me just stop sharing for a second. My Caribbean Corner, it was called. My Caribbean Rewards just popped up out of the blue. Basically, thanks for making a Caribbean booking effectively. And from there allowed me to join different things. So my Caribbean Rewards, like I say, it's not something that I even knew existed. But that was simply for making a Caribbean booking. They sent an email, it popped up. They sent an email over asking if I wanted to join some webinars. On the webinars, they do prize draws for certain hotels, certain destinations. I think Mexico was on there, Jamaica was on there, vouchers off Turtle Bay, I think it was, Turtle Beach, sorry, in Barbados. So again, these things, they don't shout about them whatsoever. I genuinely did not know that they existed, but they are in conjunction with the booking rewards. And obviously, just depending on where you're booking will depend on whether or not this pops up for you. It wasn't an instant thing that I was getting any rewards for, but certainly if I was thinking of going to somewhere like Mexico or just wanted to learn more about these places, the webinars were there. They sent them through to me on an email. I had to register because I'd made a booking, and then that was that. I can go ahead and join them. So JTA themselves, that's just one. You know, the potential to earn aside from your 80% is absolutely huge. I'm going to share my screen again. I hope, obviously, we'll go through any questions at the end if you just want to pop them in the chat. But that is JTA sort of in a nutshell. So, gold medal. Again, this one's totally different. There shouldn't be anybody really who hasn't got a login because you do it yourselves. If you haven't, pop it in the chat. I'll explain to you how you do it, but it is all on the Travel Cafe as well. So once you sign into your standard gold medal account, just at the top here, you've got agent tools, and then you've got Fairbank and incentives. So I'm just going to go straight into Fairbank. Again, if you haven't signed up, 'cause you do again have to sign up separately. Works very similar in the fact that it's a prepaid card. All you have to do is apply now, fill that in. They send you an instant email, and that's it. You're in. And I thought I'd saved mine because I cannot remember my login. Never mind, I am in. Right, so let's just go through the Fairbank rewards themselves. Okay, so again, Fairbank rewards with gold medal, and like I say, you get a prepaid MasterCard. So any booking of any value whatsoever will earn you £10 per booking. Straightforward as that. Accommodation only, packages, cruises, their journeys, you will get £10 per booking. As soon as your booking hits £5,001, that shoots up to 25. And as you can see there, it keeps on going and keeps on going. Now, that bottom figure of 150,000, I totally appreciate that may look completely out of reach. But going off the previous trainings that we've had where, you know, those straightforward questions of, are you inviting anybody, etc., you'd be very surprised at how much you could actually build a booking up to head towards those kind of six-figure numbers. You know, people who want to upgrade to business class or even first class, these things can really add on a hefty amount of money. And before you know it, you could be earning hundreds of pounds plus for a booking. So it's as straightforward as that. Once you've logged into your Fairbank, you can see here, you go into, so it does also break it down there for you. And I think it is, yes. So you place your order, you activate your card, and then all you do is you log each booking as and when you've made that booking. And obviously it will get processed and put onto your card. You can always check the balance of your card. It works exactly the same as a MasterCard credit card. It's just that it's preloaded, and obviously it's being topped up as you make the bookings. I'm just going to go back to the main page and into the full incentives. So gold medal do the grand giveaway, which is £1,000 every week. Now, again, I'm not too sure if this is ending at the end of this month. Yeah, so between the 2nd of January and the 28th of February. Now, again, that's not saying that it won't be swapped for something else, but it's another reason to get chasing any customers that you may not have heard from for a few days, seeing if you can change anything. You know, can you put a bit of a sweetener in there and use any of your commission to book them? I don't know, maybe book with me before Friday close of business and I'll put you in an airport lounge or something like that. And then again, you just click on there, you pop your reference numbers in, and you'll go into the £1,000 giveaway. Your Fairbank rewards is what we've just been into. For those of you who haven't managed to watch the gold medal training, they're also doing an ultra luxury holiday to the Maldives. Now, if anybody has been lucky enough to ever go to a luxe hotel before, I have managed to go to one in my entire life, and they are unbelievable. A lot of their hotels are in like the leading hotels of the world or the small hotels of the world. They're absolutely great. Excuse me. But you can, if you make any Maldives holidays bookings, you can get put into that draw to win that holiday as well. And let's just go back again. And the other one, which I was super excited about, again, I believe it's ending at the end of this week. Nothing saying it won't be replaced, but you can also win a fam trip to Dubai. So any, excuse me, any booking with Pure Luxury, which is obviously their sort of higher starred or higher rated brand, sub brand, gets you an entry into the draw. And then if you actually manage to make a booking to the Jumeirah Marsa Al Arab, which this hotel is here, you'll get two entries. Again, if you've got anybody that's sort of maybe been sat on it or waiting to see, just give them a ring, try and get them in. It's a, that could be a holiday for you as well. Cruise Plus, as you can see, Gold Medal have also decided to go for celebrity with regards to their sort of cruise of the month, if you like. And all you have to do is make a Cruise Plus package from now until the end of the week, and you will get a entry into the draw. If you book a celebrity cruise, you will get two entries into that as well. And you can see just down here is where you register the bookings. So when they're saying like fam trips, these aren't your bog standard off to Crete for a few days. I mean, this here, flying out to Miami, staying overnight in Miami, sailing out to the Caribbean, and then flying back again, like what, on a celebrity cruise as well, which are absolutely gorgeous for anybody who doesn't know of them. And then your Incredible Journeys, they've also got one as well. Another fam trip. Here we go. So this is their partner, their touring partner, Trafalgar. And again, just make any booking through Journeys. They will put you into the draw. And if you make a booking that includes a Trafalgar tour, sorry, really difficult to say that for some reason, you'll get two. And obviously, on top of all of these, you're still getting your Fairbank rewards as well. So well worth knowing about those. And again, in a nutshell, that is pretty much Gold Medal. So the potentials of earning all this extra money, and, in the past, when I've been in, sat in stores and what have you, these have paid for people's Christmases. Some people, we had a competition one year. There was one of these suppliers actually who were giving away luxury items each week, one of which was a pair of Louboutin shoes. For those who do or don't know, it's those very popular red-bottomed, very expensive shoes. And every single week we tried for it. Every single week we just used as many bookings as we could, and we were all female in that shop. So we were all like, I'm going to win them. I'm going to win them. And in the end, we were that focused on trying to win these shoes that actually we all ended up with it after the 2 months of January and February. We actually all ended up with enough money in our pots to be able to buy them anyway. So it really, really can accumulate, and it can accumulate very, very quickly. It's so worth it. So there obviously are two main suppliers at the moment, the JTA and the Gold Medal. And when I say the main suppliers, what I mean by that is they sell pretty much everything. I've got a couple more that I want to do. Let me just stop sharing a second because I need to find the right website for anybody who has a bit more detailed eye. You'll see that I've got 5,000 tabs open across the top, so I just need to make sure I find the right one. I am also just very quickly going to pause. So yes, I only have obviously this month's incentives, which is a little bit of a pain because we've only got 3 days left. They will never ever tell us in advance what they're going to be doing for the next month. As I say, I totally do get it. People, you'll find, oh, right, I'm going to try and hold this booking off until Saturday because Friday's the 28th of February and I can earn £50. But if I make the booking on Saturday, then I could earn £80 because of the new incentive. So that is the reason that they don't tell us what's coming out. But I do also appreciate on the 25th of February that we're a little bit late to this party. But it's somewhere for you to constantly find out what's going on. share it with other people, um, pop it on your WhatsApp groups and what have you, because a lot of these companies do sell the same things as well. So the truth of the matter is, if you're getting a cruise with two different companies, if you've compared prices and they're really, really similar, but you yourself are going to be earning, I don't know, an extra £50 with that one in comparison to that one, we're going to do it, aren't we? We really are. So just make sure we know what's going on. Sandals, they currently, although I don't think there's change as often, excuse me, sandals will do, depending on like deluxe level rooms or butler rooms, luxury rooms, things like that. They will give you bonus commissions. They will choose different resorts each month. So it could be the Bahamas one month, it could be Curacao another month, where they'll give you extra commissions. If you book certain accommodations, they'll give you like Amazon vouchers. What else have I seen? Just Eat vouchers. If you on some of them, if you book like the super duper rooms, as I would call them, they even give like cash incentives of 100, 150, £200 as well. So that's another one. Again, for anybody who hasn't done it, once you've signed up for Sandals, you have to sign up to their, like, it's a separate site again that you sign up for, just like with Gold Medal and just like with JTA. And then the other one that I wanted to go into, which I think I've just got an email, so again, there's not really any point in me sharing the screen as such, is Exotica. Now, yes, there it is. So with Exotica, they haven't actually said when this is ending. So we don't know if it's the end of this week. It could be a running incentive for a while. It could well end this week. It's always worth, again, if you've got any customers, just get in there with them just in case. But what they have at the moment is they have a promo code. If your customer spends £1,500, they will get a discount of 200. This is not per person either. This is per booking. It's all itineraries, all dates, but you must apply it at the time of booking. So just in case anybody does want to write it down, the promo code is UK 200. Simple as that. But on top of that, so your customer's getting £200, but on top of that, you will also receive a £200 gift card. So it's a win-win for both you and the customer themselves. I've had an agent who's made a booking, and the booking was something like £1,459. And obviously it has to be 1,500 in order for them to get the discount, and also for the agent to get their gift card as well. So that is where being a typical, shall we say, travel agent comes into play. Add on a tour, upgrade their luggage, whatever it may be. Let's bear in mind that, yes, you're doing that for yourself for that £200 gift card, but you're also doing it for the customer, because what's the point in them paying £1,459 when we can add on some extra luggage, we can add on a tour, take it up to 1,500, and they're then actually going to get that for 1,300. It's a win-win. You're getting the money, they're getting the discount as well. So I'm hoping that that's something that's running for a while. But just because I don't know the answer, it isn't there. Please, if you've got anybody that's been looking at an Exotica, chase them up, get them on the phone, drop them an email, tell them if you book, like I say, for just to be safe, before Friday close of business, I can get you an extra £200 off. Or in the customer's case with the agent who made a booking a couple of days ago, for her it was getting the customer, I think it ended up being an hot air balloon tour, But by adding that on, she was actually paying less than the Exotica holiday itself. Win-win situation. And she's £200 better off as well with a £200 gift card. So these things are floating about. For some reason, these I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but these companies aren't shouting about it as much as they should do, because that could, like I say, JTA gold medal, I'd never say it to them directly, but they are so similar in the products that they sell. And especially when it comes to cruises and things, if you've got a cruise that's 899, it's going to be 899 with anybody. Obviously, I understand you could get some different prices on flights and things, but for argument's sake, 899 with them, 899 with them. You're going to give me £50, but you're going to give me 75. Makes no difference to the customer, and there's extra money in your pocket. So, shout about it to any other agents that you're speaking to as well. And obviously, if you guys see anything that is great, please get in touch with me. I can get it out on social media. I can get it out in the travel cafe, because there's enough for everybody to have a piece of this pie as well. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about: servicing your customers' needs and getting your own money at the end of it. That's what we work for. Nobody wants to work for free. So these small tools can really, these small, what might look like small rewards in some cases, can really, really add up. That's the ones that I wanted to go through. So I want to say thank you to everybody for joining this training. Anybody who is wanting to leave right now absolutely can. And then I'm going to continue with off topic for the next 5 or 10 minutes as well. So thank you, everybody, for coming to the incentive training. I hope you all got something out of it.